Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Guys, my name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those of you that do not know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform that is available today at TTG. Results matter, folks, because they do. We've got one simple goal. That is to help you to learn, trade, and profit. If you guys are new, make sure that you like and share this video. Most importantly, make sure you are subscribed to this channel because 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live for free on this YouTube channel with myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests. Drop golden nuggets to provide you guys with free lessons and education that can help you guys become better traders and investors immediately. Why should you care or listen to anything that I share with you on these lives? Guys, I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working for a fund in New York City right out of college, my very first job. 2008 was then the housing market crisis, the great stock market crash, the Great Recession. But it was during that time I actually went out to see one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Before any of that was possible, though, folks, before they even let me touch $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive training program. I had access to some of the top trading tools, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders, and that is exactly what the teaching platform is based on here now today. Guys, tonight's live stream is going to go down as follows. We're going to be giving people a chance to log on. We're going to start things off with a Q&A session. We're going to allow for some people to log on. I know it's Friday. You guys are getting ready to, enjoy the weekend, but we got some stuff to talk about here. It was a huge week in chat for us. Just a lot of really, really big trades earlier in the week. I finished the day red today, though, but still a huge week overall. Just some monster home run trades mixed throughout. And then joining me today actually is going to be one of our Pro Trader moderators, actually partner in True Trading Group, Jason the Wolf of WeTreat Spatafora. He's going to join me as well. We're going to do a nice little Q&A session, and then we'll be breaking down this week's action, tell you guys what I expect about next week. There's a couple of stocks that are on my watch list, and then Jason's got a monster swing trade that he wants to talk to you guys about that he was peeling profits off of today. All right, so that's it, guys. All right, so start typing your questions in chat right now. We're going to go ahead and start that Q&A session. There's no such thing as a stupid question, no such thing as a silly question. If you guys do not feel embarrassed, do not be shy, okay? Feel free to type your questions in chat right now, and let's begin that Q&A.
All right, I'd figure I'd come on and give you a hand. You sound like you're dying.
Thanks.
Welcome. All right, let's get right into it. Mike, what's up with BKKT?
With what?
BKKT.
I'm actually pretty upset that I missed this trade today, guys. This thing started to squeeze right in the middle of the day, and this was actually one of the stocks that was on my watch list for a potential swing trade. We talked about this morning in our pre-market session. Every single morning before the markets open, I go over my pre-market game plan. We actually talked about this on a live stream earlier in the week, where I go over these, whatever trades, whatever stocks it is that I'm watching. I try to give you guys, how I plan on making money from them, where I plan on buying, where I plan on selling, where I think these stocks are going to go. And BKKT was one that was on my watch list for a potential swing trade, and it made its move in the dead smack middle of the day. So I was not able to trade this thing today, and this move continued all the way through into the close, and we broke above now, which is now your new all-time high. This is a real clean breakout on BKKT. I think you are getting a bit of a short squeeze that's tied into this. I would look now for 37 to become an area of support. The ideal perfect world scenario would be a pullback on Monday to 37. If you get a pullback on Monday to 37, 38, like you get a pullback to 38, 37, 38, right in that range, and it holds, that's going to be an entry opportunity for what could be a swing trade that could take the stock into the 60s. So that's something that I'm going to be really looking for next week.
Mike, do you think Tesla is going to keep going?
I mean, depends on your time horizon. Okay. I think Tesla maybe has enough for a gap up on Monday, and then that could be it. This is an absolutely insane move, but once Tesla gets momentum, this thing just really starts to push and pushes further than people originally expect. New all-time highs today. I think maybe you can get a gap up on Monday to like 1140, 1150, and then have that be the temporary top, and then see a pullback back to 1,000, 1050, somewhere in that range, and then just start to consolidate. Eventually, I think Tesla will just end up consolidating in this range. Okay, I think you will get a pullback that takes Tesla back down towards that $1,000 level, and you just kind of consolidate in that range. But I do think that you maybe have a bit of a gap up to go on Monday, but I would not look for too much more than that. I think there's far more room to the downside right now than there is room to the upside. But that also doesn't mean try to short this momentum.
Okay. All right. Rafael Martinez says, yeah, I was in BKKT, smiley face emoji. I trade Monday and today 100%. Made my week finally. Thanks God and TTG teachings.
Way to go, Rafael, man. Congratulations. Nice.
All praise to Mike Law. Just kidding.
Oh, man.
All right, let's see. Here we go. Here's a good question. Mike, I can answer this one. I just wanted to... I have a question about TradingView. Do you think it's a good platform to use for analysis, like using oscillators, moving averages, and summary meter and such? Well, Yadi's Entertainment, still need that quote for my kid's bar mitzvah, by the way. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we have a licensing agreement with TradingView, and we offer TradingView's Pro Plus charting software when you sign up. So you get that as part of your True Trading Group membership. So yeah, we love it. We think it's a great product. With True Trading Group, with your annual membership, you get access through our platform for the duration of your membership. You get multiple chart layouts, unlimited indicators, all real-time data for crypto and all stocks. Provided by Polygon and Quote Media. So yeah, we love it. We think it's a great platform, and the Pro Plus version you get for free when you sign up for True Trading Group. All right, let's keep cruising. All right, so Mr. Abaro A would like to know, hey, what's your view on Mark? Will it likely rally again?
I don't think so, Mr. Abaro. I look at a lot of these stocks like Mark and PHUN and Bean, and a lot of the stocks that went crazy on Thursday and Friday of last week. And I talked about this earlier in the week. Actually, I actually said this on Sunday. Last Sunday, we did a live stream, as we do every Sunday night. And I told you guys that a lot of the stocks that went crazy on Friday, I expect them to die out this week, because a lot of them were really like sympathy plays to the DWAC short squeeze. And you had a lot of other stocks that, I think started to get, you have to understand, when people are short, when you have people that are short DWAC and they get margin calls, which is what happened to people that were short DWAC, they will have to either exit that short position or add more cash to their account to cover the amount of money that they are down on the short position on DWAC. So sometimes you get shorts that are getting hurt in DWAC will go and they will cover other short positions to free up some capital. So what I think started to happen Friday, or I should say Thursday afternoon, when DWAC was ripping faces off, was you started to get some more short covering in a lot of other stocks. And then you have other long traders that just jumped on top of them. And then you had the follow through move on Friday. I don't think a lot of these stocks are going to really come back to life like a BKKT or even a DWAC. I think a lot of these stocks were one and done type moves. And I warned you guys last week to be careful, don't get stuck holding the bag on a lot of these stocks. They didn't go up 200 or 300% on Friday because they're fantastic companies. It was strictly just a short squeeze type of move. And now a lot of people are going to be left holding the bag down 50, 60, 70, 80% of their positions. Don't let that happen to you.
All right. Let's see.
PHUN is a perfect example. I just want to further what I was just saying. PHUN went to $24 on Friday. It's at $4.
All right. Short term, LCID, have anything left in the gas tank? I mean, EV battery. Bingo bango.
That was good.
Thank you.
That was good. Yeah, I think it does. I think that you have some resistance on Lucid right here. Okay. And this is going to be this gap entry. Now you got this big gap down. That was the, the deal when Lucid actually went into the SPAC. This huge gap down. That is your level of resistance. Now we pushed up to it. I thought we were going to be able to get to it today, but we didn't. We kind of ran out of steam and just kind of put in this little pullback day, a small pullback day. And I think now you would look for, in an ideal scenario, you would look for the high 20s to be a support level now for Lucid, because Lucid has traded inside of this channel now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 months. About 7 months we traded inside this channel. Then you had this massive breakout day yesterday, heaviest volume of the day. I would look now for this channel to become a support level if you get pullbacks. And I expect the stock to maybe even form a new channel, like a new channel in the 30s and 40s with kind of a ceiling at around 50. And I think you're going to get some sideways action now on it. After you might get another couple of days of some volatility, but then I actually expect once the volatility settles, I expect a lot of sideways action on Lucid. But I think that this is a clean break over 30, and I would look for the stock to not get back below that level.
Very, very good. Okay, here's one. I know how much you love AMD. So Determined asks, hey, Mike, what are your thoughts on NVIDIA pushing to all-time highs and AMD is stagnant, ? They usually seem to run together.
I mean, I wouldn't
except in certain applications. Am I right?
Boom, boom. Adam's going to be here all night, folks. Don't worry about it. Adam will be here all night.
Don't forget to tip your moderator.
Right. Guys, I wouldn't call AMD stagnant. The stock made a new all-time high 3 days ago. I mean, I wouldn't call it stagnant. The stock literally made a new all-time high 3 days ago. The company just came out with earnings. So you have a little bit of, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of profit taking up here. Yes, like NVIDIA actually made a new all-time high today, but when you go back to October 27th, NVIDIA did not make a new all-time high, but AMD did. I really wouldn't call AMD stagnant. The stock is at all-time highs. So I think that the entire semiconductor space is trading well, and I think it tells you a lot about what the stock market is thinking about supply chain. I think that the markets are starting to price in or are starting to accept that this supply chain issue may go away in the next couple months, that it's not going to be something that's going to last for another 1 or 2 years. I think you saw that today with Amazon. I mean, Amazon had a bad quarter. They did great with their cloud business. They did great there, but a lot of other issues there with supply chain and cost of goods. But the stock was down like 3%. I mean, it wasn't like I expected when I saw the earnings, I expected Amazon to be down more. Apple made some comments too about supply chain. But when you look at the semiconductors are still rallying to all-time highs. I think that tells you a lot about what people think about supply chain. So I'm still bullish on AMD, always have been, always will be. This is a stock I'm going to own for the next several years. I've owned it for several years already. I've continued to add to the position. I have recently peeled some profit off on the position, just to kind of raise some cash in the event that we may have a pullback next year. But I still own it. I'll never completely be out of it, and I'm going to own it for a long time.
All right, Michael Chandler Zigsby says, "Hey Mike, what do massive buying blocks right at 4 o'clock indicate?" Mike, correct me if I'm wrong. Is he referring to block trades that are being rectified at the end of the day?
Yes.
Okay. Are you not a little impressed?
I actually am. That actually was very impressive to me. That was actually very impressive to me. They don't mean anything, or they don't indicate anything. Okay, you have these things called like market on close, and you have like these imbalance orders that need to be filled before the day is over. It's basically computers telling you, hey, this is how many shares I still have left to buy, or this is how many shares I still have left to sell. And right before the closing bell in the overall indexes every day, it's the heaviest volume of the day, right before the close, because you get all that imbalance, all those order flow, they start to go through. But sometimes you'll have trades that will print towards the end of the day that actually did not take place at that moment in time. They could be block trades that were private transactions that still need to be printed in the overall market. And sometimes they print at the end of the day. So you can have like a 50,000 share block of the SPY, right? 50,000 shares of a $458 ETF. Now that could be a private transaction between two hedge funds, but it still has to be printed. So even though it wasn't a trade that took place in open market, it still has to be printed. So there's a lot of different things that can be. I would not look too far into it. It really does not indicate any direction that the market's going to go.
All right. Thomas Campine asks, hey, Mike, do you think weed stocks will move up from here? Mike, don't answer that. Spatafora?
Oh, hey, I was eating a cheese stick, you jerk. Look, Mike,
on a scale of 1 to 10, how high are you and your father right now?
We're not.
That is a lie.
We're not high.
All right.
I hot mic'd my dad in chat. Look, to answer that question, and I sent this message to Mike, and Mike can read a balance sheet as well. If you look at Curaleaf, TrueLeaf, Green Thumb, and you look at the prices that they were at last August, we're right there. The only difference is Curaleaf, TrueLeaf, Green Thumb are doing 100% more revenue than they were doing Q2 of last year. Curaleaf, for example, I think did 115 million last summer for Q2 revenue. This summer they did 312 million. That's a huge difference. Actually, that's more than 100%. It's like almost 200%. So fundamentals, the companies have actually improved. They've gotten stronger. Problem is that they are on crappy exchanges. The OTC and the CSE, which are pretty much cesspools. Which is fine, because I look at these as more as private companies, where the shares can be traded. Long-term investments, they make a lot of sense, and eventually that stuff gets worked out price-wise. There's your answer.
Excellent. Back in the hole. It's like Mr. Rogers, when he invites friends in. Look at him eat cheese. Look at him eat cheese backstage, eating all that cheese. All right, let's see what else we got here. Rhino says, just a huge week. Thanks, TTG. Over 15,000 SHIB in dollars in realized gains this week. Just amazing for me.
Way to go, Rhino.
Buddy, that's amazing for anyone.
Yeah, that's incredible. Ryan, I'm proud of you, man. Rhino and I had a one-on-one not too long ago, and Rhino owns his own manufacturing business, which is quite time consuming and insane amounts of responsibility, and has been able to really put together, the mix of the right strategy while trading, while working a full-time job and running his own business, and then still, being able to be consistently profitable. And that's something that we had talked about on our one-on-one. Rhino, I think it was like 2 months. Was it 2 months ago? Something like that. We spoke not too long ago, though. We had a one-on-one, he and I, and, make that balance of working full-time and in his case, running his own business, and then being able to pull out $15,000 profit in a single week is it's absolutely incredible. I think that just goes to show you that you all can still do this, even if you work full-time jobs. The majority of members in your trading group do have full-time jobs, and they're still being able to pull money out of the market. So Rhino, congratulations, man. Big week, 15K. Great job.
All right. Mike, what if they don't believe you that they have full-time jobs?
Oh, but don't listen to me. Guys, you know what? Don't listen to me. Forget me, because I know it's easy for me to say whatever we want, right? Let me ask members themselves. How about that? Guys, do me a favor, my TeachD family members, if you're a member of True Trading Group and you guys are making money while working a full-time job, type the letter I and tell me what you do for a living. So anyone that's not a member, just pay attention to how many people are going to comment in chat and tell you what they do for a living while they're still making money with TTG. Yo, so there he goes. Yo, nice setup, Adam. And then Lloyd goes, Adam's throwing Mike those slow pitches.
Yeah, I can't help it if Mike is not quick at the end of the week, bro. I'm just trying to help out.
Physical therapist, computer geek, business owner, insurance adjuster, general contractor, golf course landscaper, mechanical design engineer, IT consultant, landscape owner, high touch operations manager for Cisco, police sergeant, detective. My boy Nick, you would be. Nick, you would be a police detective. His name is Nick Lowry.
Yeah, but you knew that because I told you. Because I remember a while ago when Nick first joined, he called me and I was talking to him on my couch at 11 o'clock at night after a live stream. Nick remembers this too. And I said to him, I was like, your name is Nick Lowry?
Right? It's a cop.
I'm like, Bad Boys?
Yeah.
And you're a cop? All right.
Mike Lowry. All right, look at what we got. We got a graphic designer. Jesus Spaco quit his OnlyFans to pursue a trading career. That's just fantastic.
I mean, that's his mess up. I still have my OnlyFans and I'm still killing it.
Yeah. Night shift. Wow, an ER doctor working the night shift. That's incredible. But listen, you guys get the point. So you guys can see all these people that are commenting in chat right now. These are TeachD members. These are TeachD members that are making money while working a full-time job. So you guys, like I said, don't take it from me. We'll ask members themselves and they can let you guys know how they're doing.
Why won't you guys ask any more questions? Oh, there we go. Help. Join Sunday. Made 2,400 on Monday. BKKT. Back in BKKT yesterday and up. Awesome.
Valerie, great job. But here's one thing I'm going to say to you before I tell you what I think about BKKT. You should know the answer to these questions before you get into a trade. Okay. So I always teach you, and I know you're a new member, but we always teach and we always talk about having a game plan when you enter a trade. You must know where's your stop loss and where you're going to take profit before you enter the trade. You cannot try to figure that out after you're already in it, because after you're already in it, that's when you're going to start to think emotional. You've got to come up with these price targets before you enter the trade. If I were you, which I am not in BKKT right now, you are. But if I was, what I would be doing is I would have taken profit there into the close on that rally and on that push. And then I would hold a small piece of my position. I'd probably hold about 25% of my position into Monday to see if we get a follow through gap up. That's what I would be doing. So if you're in this thing, you bought in it yesterday on the little pullback day yesterday, and today you're getting this huge rally, I would absolutely take profit off the table now and then hold on to a piece going into Monday. But I'm looking for Monday. I'm looking for a pullback back down towards 38 on Monday because I want to get long. So I'm hoping I get a pullback to 38 on Monday. And if we do, I'm going to be a buyer if 38 holds. I'm not going to just blindly buy at 38, but I'm going to wait and see. Does 38 hold? Do we bounce off 38? Do we go 39, 40, 40, 50? $40.50, not $42.50. And then I'll be a buyer. My stop will also be down around 37, 38. And I'll look to ride this thing up into the 60s for a swing trade next week. That's the game plan. Oh, there you go, Barker. David Barker, there you go, man. $20,000 day today. That's what I'm talking about. Really nice job. Congrats.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not like a $50,000 day. I mean, those are rookie numbers. You can come on our live stream and want us to put your winnings up here. You might as well do us some justice. What an embarrassment. Jeez.
Adam's kidding, everyone.
Of course.
Just making sure everybody knows.
If you don't know, you need to figure out how you ended up on this YouTube channel or how your computer turned on. Jaden says, did you see my question? That's a hard no for me, bro. There's almost 700 people typing in here. Let's keep going. Oh, I love Fridays. Hang on. I saw a good one and then I lost it. Damn. All right. Here we go. Let's try this one. Michael, when using Fibonacci retracement, is it sometimes better to use the low to low of day instead of previous close, even if the previous close is lower? Spatafora just got up. He said, I am effing starving and went to go get more snacks.
No, he's not high.
No, at all.
So, I mean, the Fibonacci retracement level is a very versatile indicator in the sense that it really is something that can be used in a lot of different ways based on the move that the trader is trying to indicate a pullback zone on. When you're using it intraday, you should be using whatever's lower, the low of the day or the prior day's close. What you're looking at now, what you're asking me is, well, does it sometimes make sense to use the low of the day instead of factoring in the prior day's close? I'm not going to say that you can't, because like I said, it is a very, very versatile move. It's like, it just depends on which the move you're trying to calculate the pullback on. That's what you have to really think about, because if all you're trying to do is calculate the move from the low of the day to the high of the day, well, then, yeah, you could actually use the Fibonacci level that way. But if you're trying to calculate the move that the stock has made on this day, well, now you're talking about you have to include the gap, which is then you anchoring from the prior day's close. So it all just depends on what's the move that you're trying to identify these pullbacks on. I think, general rule of thumb is that you anchor it at whatever is lower, the low of the day or the prior day's close. But again, I'm not saying you can't do it the way you're doing it, but it's not a way that I use them. Doesn't mean that it's right or wrong. It's just not the way that I use them.
Okay. Here you go, Mike. Do you think the SPY pulls back Monday before Fed talks?
No. No, I don't. I actually think that the markets might. This is what I think we get Monday, and I'm going to be very, very specific here. I don't know why, but I'm going to tell you exactly what I think the market's going to do. I think we get a small gap up on Monday, and then you're going to get a candle that looks something like that. I think you get a candle that looks something like that. I think you're going to get that on Monday. So I think you're going to get a little bit. I think we're going to get another all-time high on Monday. And then we have, like you said, then we have the Fed meeting where that's coming up in November, where we're going to be announcing the taper. And then it's going to be very interesting to see how the market reacts to that taper news, because if the market acts like they're surprised, I don't even know what my reaction is going to be, because the entire world knows that there's a 99.99% chance that Jerome Powell announces at the November Fed meeting that they're going to start tapering the asset purchase program in December. So if that is a surprise to anyone in the markets, then there's something seriously wrong with those people. The only thing that could be a surprise is not the taper itself, it's the rate of the taper. So how much they're going to slow that down and how quickly they're going to slow it down, that could be what surprises the market, not the taper itself.
Just looking out.
Don't be shy, guys. Type your questions in chat.
Here's Omar Garcia. How can you find your next take profit level after a stock breaks its all-time high? That's actually a pretty common question that people ask here.
How can you find your next take profit level after a stock breaks its all-time high? Yes, that is actually a really good question. Okay, that is a hold on one second. All right. So let's talk about, actually, we'll use Tesla as an example. When you're dealing with a stock that's at all-time highs and you're trying to identify profit target zones for it, there's a couple different ways that you can do this. One would be Fibonacci extension levels. Fibonacci extension levels are ways that you can identify potential resistance zones. Again, it all is based on the trader and how the trader wants to use the Fibonacci extension level, because you can anchor Fibonacci on this multiple different ways on the Fibonacci extension level. So like you could actually go from this gap up. Okay, you can go from that gap up all the way up to the current high. Okay. And then you would wait for a pullback to then move this swing low higher. So if you got a pullback day, so let's say you got a, you know what, let me actually roll this back just for like learning purposes. Let me do it this way, because you wouldn't be able to draw the swing low yet if you're calculating off of today's high, because we're literally at that all-time high right now. You need a pullback to calculate what's called the swing low. So let's say you want to calculate a Fibonacci extension. Let's say you drew it from this gap up. So you go from that gap close up to the high of the day, and then you swing low this down to this pullback low. And then now you see that resistance levels start to form as you start to climb higher. And you can look at those resistance levels as you can look at these levels as potential resistance zones. So you would look for, like, now you look for, okay, all-time high, you look for possible resistance zone up there around 1180. I mean, that's just one way that you guys can use, or that you can try to identify resistance levels, by using these Fibonacci projections or Fibonacci extensions. Same thing. They're just called different things. And then the other one is just, I try to gauge momentum, and when stocks get parabolic, I just peel off. Like Tesla has starting to get parabolic. I think it could get a little bit more parabolic. But then, I'd be peeling profit off on this move 100%. In fact, I did. I got flat, actually. I got flat Tesla actually right there. So, left a little bit of money on the table here, but this was a huge, 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 huge move.
Looking.
We got a question here from Jenna. You see Jenna?
I sure do. How does your program work? Do you sit at a computer all day and announce your trades? Sorry, new here today. No worries.
No worries, Jenna. So Jenna, let me explain to you how the program works. I'll give you a brief little rundown. True Trading Group is not just me. There's 8 other professional traders that are in chat during the day. all of us share our screen with you during the day. So you see what we see. We're all on the microphone talking to you the way that I'm talking to you now. We are in chat from pre-market until after hours. That is all day long, calling out our trades in real time in advance. We're answering questions, answering DMs, okay, calling out market commentary where we see opportunities. And when we enter trades, not only do you get a verbal confirmation when we're talking to you on the microphone, I come on the microphone, I tell you guys I'm buying this stock at this price. And then I will also send out, not just me, all the moderators, we send out trade alerts in chat that come through as notifications inside the chat room. And then we also have a mobile app as well. So if you're not able to be in front of your computer during the day, you can be logged in on your mobile device and you will be able to follow along with the buys and sells that all of our moderators are doing, because you'll get real-time alerts. So you get real-time notifications through the mobile app whenever one of our moderators enters or exits a trade.
I think it's also important to remember that True Trading Group is not an alert platform. We had a tremendous week, where, I mean, Mike, you could literally do no wrong this week. Wolf's going to come on in a minute and talk about his trades. He could do no wrong this week.
It was a big week. It was a big week for
huge,
a lot of people.
And we had, and as a result, we had a ton of members sign up. We had a lot of trial members sign up too. A lot of the trial members that I've spoken to were like, oh, well, I want to, make money right away overnight to be in here. And the thing of it is that you don't join True Trading Group to get alerts. You join True Trading Group because you want to learn how to find your own alerts so that you can do this eventually without us. Because look, being a trader and actually making real money doing this is essentially, you're the ultimate entrepreneur at that point. But if all you do is log into a chat room every day to get Michael's alerts or Wolf's alerts, you're not an entrepreneur. You're just their employee. And that's not what we're doing here. We teach people how to fish. We teach people how to stand on their own 2 feet and be successful. That's why you join True Trading Group. So if you join True Trading Group and you need to go through the courses and study and do those things before you start making money, do it. If you have some experience, you come in, you want to follow along, that's a good choice as well. There's something for everyone here. And the most important thing is that when you sign up, it's a year membership. Okay. At the end of that year, our goal, and we're 80% of the time we're accomplishing this, is we need to help you make money and become a better trader. And that is our goal. Saw a question earlier. Let's see. All right, this one's from Dave Norby. Jason went to get more snacks. Just giving everyone an update. His chair, he got up so fast that his chair spun like a cartoon. Dave Norby says, love you guys. Have done TTG Tuesday. Oh, you're bringing it back, man. Oh, you're talk about nostalgia on a Friday.
Yeah, man, that's old school TTG Tuesday.
Yeah, so TGT Tuesday, for those that don't know, it was a thing we used to do every Tuesday. We'd open the chat room for free, but then that was it was great. It was a lot of fun, right? So we don't do that anymore. Now we just have a 1-week trial instead of just 1 day. A few times I want to join, but my wife won't allow it. She thinks everyone on YouTube is a scammer. Any ideas? Yes. Dave Norby, are you here right now? Dave, you here? Let's see if Dave responds. Dave Norby.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a delay too on the feed. Let's see if he... Dave.
Chris H is giving bad marriage advice. My wife does too. Nice. Dave's not here, man. All right. Well, I didn't tell my wife. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Dave's not here.
Anyways, point I was trying to make is that, Dave, if you were here, you should go get your wife and bring her over to the screen so she could see what we're about to ask people. Michael?
Yeah, guys, my TTG fam, I want you guys to sound off in chat right now. Okay, if TTG is a scam or legit, you guys go ahead right now, sound off in chat. If you guys are members of True Trading Group, you've experienced what it's like to be part of the TTG family, I'll let you guys do the answering to that question. Obviously, nobody would sit up there and call themselves a scammer, right? So what does it really mean coming from me? What would it mean me telling you, no, we're legit, we're real, we're the real deal here? What would it mean coming from me? Absolutely nothing. I get that. I know that. I'm not stupid. And that's why I want our members to answer that question for you. So if you're not a member, pay attention to the comments coming through the side of the chat right now. All right, guys, look at all these comments coming through. That's what I like. There it is. All right, so hopefully that helps answer some people's question if you guys had questions about the membership. But listen, I don't fault anyone. You should be wary of people. You should be wary of people that you see on YouTube. There's a lot of people that are completely full of it that are on YouTube that do not know their ass from the elbow. Always make sure, and this is whether you join True Trading Group or not, just make sure you understand the background of the people who you are joining. Make sure you understand what their educational background is. Make sure you understand what their professional background is. Because there's a lot of people that I've actually seen on YouTube that are giving out completely inaccurate information. I've seen people try to explain, cause and effects and correlation from a macroeconomic view when it comes to the Federal Reserve and interest rates and inflation and, monetary policy and, how all these things affect different areas of the markets. And they were completely wrong in what they were saying. I've watched some people try to explain certain indicators on a chart, and they were explaining what they actually mean completely incorrectly. So I would just make sure you guys understand the background of the people that you are going to get your information from. So, you should be wary. I didn't figure any of this stuff out on my own. I'm not going to teach you guys some special little gimmicky pattern that I learned in my mother's basement. You're going to learn the same information that I learned when I was working at a fund on Wall Street in New York City, my very first job out of college. That's where I learned how to trade. It was their guidance. It was their education. It was their curriculum. It was their mentorship and the experience that I gained there. And you're going to learn that exact same information because the courses that you are going to have access to is a simplified and expanded upon version of the curriculum that I got when I was working at the fund. So you guys are going to get a real true professional education when you guys join TTG.
John Werner says, I swore I would never join another trading group until I found TTG. Then I changed my mind. Glad I found TTG. We're glad you found us here too.
Nice, John. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there's a money. Yeah, so there is a money back guarantee with your trading group. We put our money where our mouth is. We all do. So.
Oh, hey, Dave's back in chat. Everyone.
Dave.
Dave. People go, True Trading. Dave's back in chat. We got him. Where's Dave?
Yeah, but the free laptops are a scam, Faye.
Oh, Dave Norby is here. Dave Norby goes, I'm here.
All right, Dave.
That was like a minute and a half ago.
Oh, how did we miss that?
How did we miss Dave?
I blame Lloyd Goldstein. He told me that he was not here.
Lloyd also was the one that said that you were serving me up the slow pitches.
Yeah, Lloyd, you're really not helping us today as much as you usually do. I got to fix all these bots, man. It's my fault. I didn't code this right today.
Chris H goes, I started with another trading group, but could tell the education was lacking. I found TTD, and I'm so happy that I did. I'm happy you did too.
Somebody says, nah, my laptop says otherwise. Matthew says I joined 2 weeks ago and have received my free laptop. Guys, if you keep telling people that it's not a scam, eventually it's just going to blow up and it's not going to be everyone's secret anymore. Remember, we're all supposed to leave here and spend the whole weekend talking about what a scam this all is. That's what you guys got to do.
Oh, look at that. Gail Bellinger says, Matt Kors said you are the best and legit.
We love Matt. Matt's a good friend.
We're good friends with Matt. Matt's a good dude. We've had Matt as a guest on the live stream many times. We've talked about a lot of different topics. Matt's a great guy, good trader, knows his stuff. And we're definitely a friend of Matt is definitely a friend of the TTG family.
Yep. And Benzinga recommends TTG. That is true. And they have their own product and they still recommend us over that product. So
Benzinga does. Yeah, that's the best part. Benzinga, I don't know if you guys know this or not. Benzinga sells their own educational like products and platform. But so literally like a competitor. But they still recommend our stuff to their user base because they understand the value add that our education provides. So that says Adam, do you actually have that quote?
God, you're
That's not important. If you don't have it ready,
can we just save it for Sunday?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not readily available. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Jason goes, I just got a tummy ache. All right, Jason, here we are, sir.
Finally, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
sorry. Hey, Sue.
And just like that, he ruins it. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we got guys. I'm sorry. This is why we can't have nice things. Are you better now?
Jesus Dios mío.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can't say him. All right.
Not like that. You can't take the Lord's name like that.
I guess I can only say it on Christmas.
No, you know what? Can you just move on from religion, politics, or whatever other stupid thing you're going to say on here, please? Just keep it focused on you killing it. Let's just keep it focused on you making people money.
Fine, let's go. Roll the tape. Oh,
I don't have
a
it.
tape? You don't have a tape? What the hell?
We're not getting any sales this weekend.
No, we'll get some. Hey, everybody. It's me, the wolf. Howdy doody. What do you guys want to talk about?
Why don't you start with
I
your
don't
trade?
know, maybe like your 300% gain on US Steel. We can maybe start there, Jason.
That's a pretty good place to start. You're right. So, hey, everybody. I'm Jason Spatafora, also Win Street. Guys, we crushed it today. But also, I want you to realize, make me bigger. Make me bigger. I don't want to see Mike. I don't want to see anything. There you go. Hey, guys. So, one of the things that Mike and Adam were talking about, and I saw while I was backstage munching on a bag of Halloween candy, was a lot of people that work, have jobs, and want to trade, not babysit things, which is kind of like my wheelhouse, right? So I really like low volatility options for these types of people, also for myself and peace of mind. So, one of the trades that we've been going after, basically going back to April, this is I believe our fourth round trip in this option has been US Steel $25 call. Now we've been playing this since US Steel was at $19. And it's been a really good option, and I'm sure people will sound off in chat. It's been a really good option to learn how to trade options on, as well as pick up, good trading habits. Don't be too greedy, take profit, do some maintenance on the position. And that's something that, for this option, we really saw. So, after the last round trip, when US Steel made a move to 30, almost 31, I was out. Okay. And the option went from like $2.50 to $8 or whatever it was. And I waited. I said, look, it's going to pull back 20%. It's pulled back 20% every time we've been in it. So I'm going to be patient. Talk to me when it pulls back 20%. Well, it ends up taking a month, pulls back 20%. And then I initiate my first position, which was my tier 1. Mike goes over the tiering strategy with everybody. It's in the courses. It's really important. And it's for this reason alone. Okay. So my tier one, I already knew what my position was going to be. I was allotting for 250 contracts on US Steel, but I was going to go in very slow. So my first position was tiny, very tiny. I think the entry was, Mike, if you could pull it up, it was 24.30. And this would be the beginning the beginning of October. This would be probably, I think it's either the last week of September or the first week of October.
22:30, you said?
No, 24:30.
So that had to be middle of September or middle of October?
Middle, yeah, we're in the middle of October. So middle of September, I guess. There you go. So that was the 20%. So I went in, it's a very small position, like minuscule, 10 contracts. Actually, I started with 5 and spelled it out. I go, look, I've got almost nothing. I'm not even, this is barely my tier one. I'm going to add it supports. Then the next ad was 23.50, which I think it actually hit that day. And I added another 5 contracts. Again, nothing crazy. And then we just kept dropping. Once we got in under 2, I started adding a little bit more. Added in the 160s, and then we made a move. And then I ended up selling a bunch of them at 194. Okay, great. Waiting for that dip because I've got to make that difference on those 10 contracts with a 260 average. So I sell what basically makes me whole, and it's basically break even. Well, then we pull back again, 145. And then I get a bigger position. Now, remember, my goal was 250 contracts. Once it drops down to 145, I'm halfway there. Okay. Now you say, well, why not just wait? Because US Steel doesn't always operate like that. Okay. So we move up a little, and then we get a downgrade, which ended up being great because then we drop down to 111. And we kind of go sideways a couple of days. Then we go up to 158, and I take a bunch of profit off. I start selling all of the higher price stuff. And then we drop again. We drop to 90 cents. And now I've taken most of the risk off the table. Well, all of us take most of the risk off the table. And then I start really loading down there at 90 cents. Long story short, then we fast forward to this week, and usually we get this move into the earnings. So to give you an idea, those 90-cent options was October 19th. Okay. So 90 cents, 111, and in between all that, I took care of all the higher price stuff. So then we go into this week. We end up selling 250 a couple days ago, reloading it back at 2, selling it again at 252, and then reloading the day before yesterday at 195. Okay, yesterday we just go sideways, and then earnings hit. Okay, so I go into earnings having already taken 100 contracts off the table at 100% profit, and still having a monster position, 200 contracts. If you saw the earnings, it was a giant beat, and what they did was increase their dividend from 1 penny to 5 pennies, which ends up being a $300 million buyback on top of 20% short position. Pre-market, we had an idea where we would land if it opened over 25, if it opened over 26, and over 3. So I set my first sells at 310. I end up getting filled between 325 and 334, and we take profit the whole rest of the day. Okay, I go down to about 30% of my overall position. going into it because I don't want to be greedy. The highest take profit was 370 on an option that really has a cost basis, not really of 90 cents. With all the management that was done in the process, my cost basis, when you factor in the profit that I've already taken, is probably somewhere under 50 cents. So just an absolute monster for everybody. And U.S. Steel has been one of the most traded options and one of the best learning tools for members in TTG, going back to when I joined back in March of 20, and it was actually the first alert when it was $4.80. How was that? That sum it up?
Yep. Yeah, guys, I think something that Jason had just said with regards to, it being a great learning option. There are, we teach you guys, a lot of people don't know how to trade options. They don't know anything about options before they, when they first start trading. And they're a fantastic tool for people to learn on, or for not for people to learn on. They're a fantastic tool for people with small accounts to really be able to take advantage of moves in higher price stocks. You don't have to feel like just because you have, a couple $100 in your account, you can only trade a $2 stock or a 50-cent stock. That's not true. You can trade a 50-cent option, a $1 option, a $2 option, like Jason does here with US Steel. Now, this is something that is a slower moving stock. So the volatility of the option is not as high as something like a Tesla or a Moderna, even a SPY trade or something like that. The volatility will be a little bit slower because the stock is slower. So it's a really, really, really good vehicle for people to learn how to trade options on. We actually label all of our trades in chat novice, intermediate, advanced based on volatility. So the higher the volatility, like the real intense volatile trades like a DWAC or a Tesla or something like that would be labeled as an advanced trade. And then lower volatility down to immediate, and then lower volatility down to novice. And it's something I think you guys will really be able to kind of learn on, rather than so many people get very excited when they first join. They'd be like, oh, I'm going to make a bunch of money. I'm going to do this. And they want to go right after all the big, sexy names. And I'll tell you, I'll be the first one to tell you, or Jason really be the first one to tell you, there's no style points in trading. Okay. There's no style points. Doesn't matter how you make the money. The money spends just the same. I might go and trade something like
DWAC.
Yeah. So I lost my train of thought.
Wait till yeah. Everybody trades something a little bit different. And at the end of the day, that's also what's great about True Trading Group, because everybody kind of fits into a different category. Whether you're trading high volatility or low volatility, it really doesn't matter. And we each trade a mix. I like the boring stuff because, I like to build positions, and I like to, use profit from other trades to build those positions. So, there really has been something for everybody, right?
Yeah. Guys, I'd actually love to know, guys, if you've made money trading X with the Wolf, I want you guys to type the number 1 in chat right now. If you guys have made money trading X with the Wolf, I want you guys to type the number 1 in chat right now. See how many people we have here that are trading those US Steel options. Look at this. Look at all these number 1s, guys. This is what I mean. It's important for you guys to understand this, that like Jason said, there's different moderators in TTG. It's not just me. It's not just Jason. It's not just Jason and I. There's 8 professional traders that are in TTG. We all have different trading styles and strategies, whether it's stocks or options, day trade, swing trade, high volatility, low volatility. There's something for everybody: small cap, mid cap, large cap, crypto. Something for everybody inside of True Trading Group, guys. So look at all these number 1s, all these people that are typing number 1 in chat. Congratulations, guys. It's an absolute huge win. What was it? From like 90 cents up to $3.45, something like that.
Up to 370.
370. Just absolutely monster trade, guys. Congratulations to all of you that part of the TG fam that were able to capitalize on this trade. Big earnings blowout for US Steel.
Yeah, and everybody, and we got 2 downgrades while we were trading this. It was a lot of fun, but you know, understanding, and you know, guys, this is proof positive. Like sometimes the analysts just don't get it right. You know, sometimes it's the traders that understand the company more than the analysts. But yeah, it was a great win, and you know, now we go into the second part of it. You know, still up. I'm still in the position, and yeah, you know, we'll see what happens. But now there's a whole new crop of TTG members that have a handle on this low volatility stock. You know, and next week then we go after Roku, like we did the week before. You know, we'll just keep playing around and having fun.
I like it.
All right.
Good stuff, man. Good
Great,
stuff.
guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, guys.
Congrats on the trade. Congrats on everybody else that caught that trade with Jason.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna go enjoy your Friday night now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat some candy. All right. See you later, guys.
Later.
I love him, but
No, you don't.
no, I do. He just makes it really hard sometimes. Mike, I just put your cell phone number on the screen.
I see it.
Happy Friday.
Everyone's like, what? No, everyone's rewinding the video.
Real talk though. Subatomic Snowflake, which is a really good name.
That is a good name.
Oh my gosh, speaking of names, we have to say the winners. We'll do that in a second.
Oh, wait, we didn't do that.
No, I have them here. We'll do it in a second.
Okay, we'll do that in a minute.
All right. With a small $2,000 account to trade, and if I study the courses 2 to 4 hours each day, I know the basics already, and I can trade comfortably at the moment. How long would it take to pay for my membership? Any guesstimates?
Well, how about this, Subatomic?
Yeah. I check this. I got you now. PGG fam, how long did it take to make your membership fee back? All right, sound off in chat. How long did it take to make your membership fee back? All right, let's give him some guesstimates here.
Yeah, instead of a guesstimate, we'll see actually what the members are doing. Read them off for him, Adam. 3 weeks, a month, 1 week, 3 days, 1 week, 1 week, 3 weeks, 6 trades, an hour and a half, 4 months, 2 months, 1 month, but I spent 3 weeks practicing first, 5 months while working a full-time job, a few months, 3 weeks, less than 2 weeks, my first day, my first trade, first week, 7 days, 1 week. Winthrop started on September 1st. They're up over 8,000. 2 months, 4 months, 60 days. Lakeisha made back her lifetime membership in just 2 months. 1 month. 1 day for Sarah Mom. 1 month, 2 months, 2 months, 1 trade within a week. You get the point. 1 or 2 trades. So there you have it. So yeah, it's better when you have questions like this, guys, like Subatomic Snowflake, and that's such a great username. When you guys have questions like this, it's better that we just ask members to answer the questions for you. You know, it's better for them to answer it than for us. All right. So I think it's better that way, guys. Better that way that we have members that answer those questions all for you. So guys, I would actually like to see here, speaking of, members and who's a member and who's not, I actually would like to see on here who is not a member of True Trading Group, guys. Do me a favor, if you're not a member or you're new to the live stream, type the number 1 in chat for me right now. If you guys are not a member or you're new to the live stream, type the number 1 in chat. Siva Charlotte. Dope Go Crazy. Dave Norby, we got to get your wife. Vladish, Jocelyn, Linzel, Mo, Lealia, Resplendent, D Blood, TK, George, Anthony LeBlanc. Beautiful. A lot of people typed the number one in chat right here. Jay Kroll, Kojak. Great, guys. All of you that are typing the number one in chat, welcome, all of you. Okay. At True Trading Group, like I told you guys, results matter. And the word results is defined very specifically as an effect, consequence, or outcome of something. For example, the effect of joining TTG. This is an actual fact. This is a mathematical fact. This is a statistic. This is a fact. By joining True Trading Group, you statistically have an 80% chance of making money and, more importantly, becoming a better trader, because over 80% of our members are successful. Okay. We survey our members. We keep track of their progress. Over 80% of them are making money. And if you don't believe me, just watch this. All right. Because again, I feel like it's always more important, or it's better for me to ask members to answer these kind of questions than it is me just telling you. It doesn't mean that much coming from me. Let's be real. So my TTG family members, go ahead and type the number one in chat right now if you guys are making money and becoming a better trader because of TTG. Go ahead, guys. Type the number one in chat right now. Now, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, I would pay very close attention to the amount of number ones that are coming through the side of the screen right now. Okay, these are TTG members that are making money and becoming better traders. This is what I mean by results. These number ones that you're seeing right now, these are the results. Over 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money and becoming better traders. Now, another example of a result. By you not joining True Trading Group and trying to figure this stuff out on your own, you have a 92% chance of failing miserably at this. Now, I'm not saying that True Trading Group is the only way, guys, but I am saying it's one of, if not the best option for everyone of all skill levels and all walks of life to have the best chance to learn, trade, and profit. We help people reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable traders by combining top-notch education with premium tools from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, and more. We are a community of traders that all share the same goal, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. Guys, listen up. Listen to me very carefully, because if you've been following my live streams for a while, you know that the price of our membership has been moving up every day. And on February 1st of 2022, the price of a one-year membership will be $2,500. Okay, it will be $2,500. But don't panic. It's not there yet. But you could have joined TTG 2 weeks ago for just $11.06. Now it's, what are we at? $12.10. Right? I think we're at $12.10, Adam. 12:09.
It's 12:09 till Sunday, because last night we had to reset the server. So, and we had to do that once earlier in the week too. So because we had to do that, we'll leave it at 12:09 till Sunday. But Sunday midnight Pacific, it's going to make a big jump, just like it did when we were at 11:06. It made a bigger jump all the way closer to 1200. We're going to make another bigger jump on Sunday.
Okay, got it. Sorry, so hey guys, so 12:09 here tonight. You could have joined 2 weeks ago for 11:06. February 1st will be 2,500. There is no Halloween sale. There won't be a Thanksgiving sale, Christmas, New Year's, none of that. Okay, the cheapest price you guys can get is literally right now, because we're going to walk the price up until we get to 2,500 on February 1st. Because of all the different tools and resources that we add to the platform. As a member of True Trading Group, guys, that one-year membership normally costs $2,212. But from now until Sunday at midnight Pacific time, you can save 45%, brings the price all the way down to just $12.09. Okay, when you use the coupon code TTG121, you're also going to get two private study mentor group sessions with a THD Pro trader. This is going to be your chance to get individual attention, ask questions, go over lessons and topics that you guys are struggling with, so we can really help to speed up that learning curve. And the next 30 people, okay, the next 30 people that join with coupon code TTG121 will get a brand new free laptop. Guys, it looks like these 30 will be the last for the foreseeable future. All right, so we had a couple that were left over. Adam was able to get his hands on just a couple more, but the same wholesaler that was able to get us them this week said that they don't have anything coming down the pipe. So we don't know when we're going to be able to get more. That was the only wholesaler that was actually coming through for us. So after these 30, we're not sure when we're going to be able to get more. So TTG121 coupon code. By Sunday at midnight, it'll get you 45% discount, 2 small private study group sessions with a pro trader, and it'll get you a brand new free laptop. We even cover the shipping cost. Okay. And then last but certainly not least, I want to make sure you guys all understand that we also do have a money back guarantee with our membership. I stand behind this program and the education that we provide here, guys. I put my money where my mouth is. I tell you results matter. And because they matter, I think a money back guarantee is fair. If anyone that's willing to go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend 1 private study group, you get 2 included with your membership, but I'm only asking you to attend 1. If you do those 3 things and still do not make your membership fee back at least once, I will give you all of your money back plus an additional $100 on top. I'm not kidding. So I'll give you back the $1,209 if you don't make it back at least once, and I'll give you an extra $100 on top. So I'll give you $1,309 back, and you get to keep that free laptop that you got if you're one of the first 30 people to join. I'm essentially removing all of your risk from attending or from joining the TGG platform. And TGG is a platform, folks. It is not just a trade alert service. It's a platform. Because when you join TTG, you're getting access to the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your membership. Think of us as the Netflix of trading community. Just pay 1 price. You get access to the core of everything that we have. Included with your membership will be our brand new trading performance journal. This will track your stock, option, crypto, and even futures trades to help isolate the mistakes you're making and identify where you're going wrong so we can make improvements. You're also going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. This is a live breaking up to the second news alert service directly inside of our chat room that gives you news as soon as it crosses the wire, so you can get news at the same speed as the pros. You're also going to get Quote Media's full book level 2. You're going to see all the market makers inside of level 2, not just the ones that your broker shows you, so you can see all the order flow. They'll also get access to ETNA's trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, so you guys can practice implementing what you've learned in the courses. This is the same simulator that's used at Cal State University, Fullerton, University of Wisconsin, Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. Then you have the Trade Ideas scanner that will show you stocks that make new highs, new lows, that have a surge in volume. They're broken up into small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So no matter what you trade, we can make sure you're focused on the hottest stocks during the day. You're then going to get our own proprietary scanner that's got the same functionality as FinViz Elite. You can actually click on a ticker symbol in this scanner and get unlimited downloadable PDF reports. Unlimited downloadable PDF reports, guys, that show you all the analyst ratings for any particular stock. So you'll actually be able to see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on that particular stock. So if you guys are thinking about buying something, wouldn't it be nice to know what the analysts think that cover that particular stock if they agree with you? You're also going to get to use our social sentiment scanner. Our social sentiment scanner scours Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tells you what stocks are being talked about the most. This is something that used to only be available to hedge funds with complex algorithms. Now it's at the fingertips of the TGD family. Our goal is to level the playing field, folks. We want to give you the education that I received on Wall Street and provide that also in conjunction with the resources and tools that professional traders use so we can level the playing field and give you the best chance to become consistently profitable. Then you're going to have access to TradingView's Pro Plus charting software, one of the most commonly used charting softwares used by traders. At least a minimum of 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community sporting about an 84% win rate. And we are fully transparent in TGD, guys. We keep a trading journal that tracks every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make. So you can follow along and see how you'd be performing if you were following along with all the trade alerts that are called out during the day. We are fully transparent. All the wins, the losses, the break-evens, they're all right there for you guys to see. Then, of course, you have those 2 small private study groups where you're going to have a chance to get individual attention from a pro trader to go over lessons and topics and help speed up that learning curve and help you guys stay on the path to success. Then you have all of the courses. Hear me now, hear me clear. The courses are all included. The courses are all included with your membership. Okay, the courses are all included. There are no VIP or pro level courses that cost you more money as an upsell once you join. You get access to everything. This is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund. There's beginner and foundation courses. There's advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, we've got it, all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. And then, of course, we have, in addition to the courses, a video library that has well over 100 hours of extra video content. how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO. All of that is right there for you to see. All of this is included at no additional cost. Everyone, welcome Jennifer, the newest member of the THD family. 29 laptops left, guys. TTG121 coupon code. Use it. You'll get a 45% discount. You'll get 2 small private mentor study groups, and you'll get a brand new free laptop. We even cover the shipping cost for you. And then, of course, the money back guarantee plus an extra $100 on top. Guys, take advantage of this coupon code. The value you're getting at 1209 is insane. Okay, because put it this way. Let's say you don't join True Trading Group, but you wanted the Benzinga newsfeed. Benzinga charges $1,404 a year for that news service. You get that included with your membership to True Trading Group. You can pay $1209. Join right now. You'll get the exact same newsfeed. Benzinga charges $1404 plus everything else that I just showed you. That's the value of a TGG membership. That's what I mean by TGG is a platform. It's not just about trade alerts, folks. Our goal is to disrupt this entire industry. In order to do that, we have to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. You have the money back guarantee, guys. Think about it. What do you have to lose? Weigh the risk reward. If you join, go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one private study group, and do not make your membership fee back at least once, I will give you all of your money back plus an additional $100 on top. And you're going to get to keep the brand new free laptop also. Worst case scenario, you're coming out of this up a few $100 when you factor in the $100 I give you plus the couple $100 that the laptop is worth. All you got to do is use coupon code TTG121. We were also 5-star rated on Trustpilot, guys. Take the time, go read some of those reviews. There's no better referral than one from your peers. Almost 1,400 people have taken the time out of their day to leave us a review on Trustpilot. I welcome and encourage you to go read all of them. Go read the good, the bad, the ugly. I don't care. Go read all of them. Make your own decisions. We're 5-star rated, guys. Go read them. Okay? So, guys, again, take advantage of this because, like I said, you could have joined for $11.06 2 weeks ago. It's $12.09 tonight. Sunday at midnight, we're going to make another big price jump. And then February 1st will be $2,500. But if you guys join now for $12.09, you are going to secure the $12.09 price point for life. So the price you pay when you join is the price you pay for life. So let's say next year the membership's $2,500. You will not pay $2,500 to renew. You'll only pay $12.09, the price you paid today. You actually have to type TTG121 into the coupon code box and then click apply code in order for you to get the 45% discount. You'll know you're one of the 30 free laptops. If you see the laptop in your checkout cart, that means you're secured a laptop. If you do not see the laptop in your checkout cart, that means that we have completely sold out. Okay, that means we've completely sold out. Guys, we only have 30 laptops left. Once these 30 are gone, we will be giving out Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablets, okay, or Android tablets. There's 29 laptops left. Excuse me. I forgot Jennifer grabbed one of them. So 29 laptops left. Once these are gone, it'll be Kindles and Android tablets. So use TTG121 coupon code, get the 45% discount, the 2 small private study groups, the money back guarantee plus $100. All right. And the free laptop. We even cover the shipping costs. Just TTG121 coupon code. All right. Adam, did you want to do the winners? Or are we doing that in chat?
No, let's do it. All right, all the winners, we'll let everyone know. Or sorry, if they're not on here right now, because I know it's at the end of this, we'll go ahead and we'll let everyone know via email. But for those that don't know, we had a Halloween name contest today in chat. Winner is going to get some pretty awesome prizes. Part of our new rewards program. They're going to get a certain amount of points. Those points are redeemable for electronics, for all sorts of stuff. Okay. We had some awesome names. You know?
Yeah, really cool names.
Really, really cool names. So first off, we have, well, first of all, welcome David. Welcome David. We have 28 laptops left.
Is that David Norby?
No.
Ah.
No, he's still
Well, hey, David that did join. I'm not trying to downplay you, David. You're not a less important David. You're still welcome to the family, David. But guys, I mean, there's only 28 laptops left, guys.
Yeah. Hang on, just gotta get the thing ready. Welcome, David. Mike, look at the screen. It says, "Please welcome David, not Normie, but still important." 28.
I don't see it on my. I don't see that on my screen.
28 laptops left. Welcome, not David Norby. Cool. All right, so we did a Halloween name contest. Winners are going to get points that they can redeem for some really, really cool stuff. And let's get into the names, shall we? First time this has ever happened. We have a two-way tie for the first place spot and the second place spot, literally.
That's crazy.
I know.
Wow.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, post them up, man.
Coming in at first place, we have at Nightmare on Wall Street and at Count Dwacula. Two-way tie for first place for those two.
Those are two good ones. Those are
really good ones. Next, we have at Halted House of Dwacula and at Haunted to the Downside. And then coming in at third place, we have Tales from the Crypto. I gotta tell you, I was really hoping that the Count of Money Crypto was going to be in the top 3. I really thought it was.
The Count of Money Crypto was good. That was really good.
Decompose was good.
Yeah, well, you know what? Because people don't realize that her name is D.
You know, it would have made it funnier.
I think her name. I think the person's name is D. No,
I
mean, I thought it was.
Could be.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, some really good ones. Tales from the Crypto is a good one.
I loved the I thought Bram Stonker's Spacula was a good one.
Yeah.
I liked it. What do you mean?
Yeah. The other ones are better.
I told you mine earlier. I thought it was a good one.
The other ones are better.
All right. Well, TTG 121. We'll contact you via email over the weekend, everyone. That one.
Yeah, we'll send out an official email, guys, for everyone, letting them know the winners of the contest, and we'll explain to you guys the prizes for the points, the TTG points that are redeemable for electronics and other cool stuff.
All right. You guys are the best. We'll see you Sunday night. Mike and I have something pretty amazing in store for Sunday night for you guys. If you're on here now, you're definitely going to want to be on here Sunday night. That's all I got to say. Kind of a big deal.
Cool,
all
guys.
Right. Oh, the code for tonight. Yeah.
Oh, code word.
All right. Hang on, I'm thinking.
No, man. No.
The code word tonight is Norby.
Yeah, Norby.
The code word tonight is Norby.
Norby.
Mrs. Norby, if you are watching this, we respectfully ask that you allow your husband David come out and play.
Can David come out and play?
Please. All right. Guys, is Dave Norby the new Vinny? No.
No, Dave Norby actually wants to join.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Everybody have a fantastic Halloween weekend, whatever you guys are doing. If you're dressing up as some stuff, cool, have some fun. Enjoy the weekend. Be safe, be smart, but come back. We'll be here Sunday night, and we'll be doing our usual market outlook. I'll tell you guys how I plan.
Except it won't be usual because it's going to be massive.
Except it won't be usual. It'll be at the usual time, but it's not going to be a usual live stream. It's going to be massive. So make sure you guys set your reminders. Guys, thanks for joining. Remember, TTG121 coupon code. That'll get you the 45% discount, the free laptop, the money back guarantee plus $100 and the 2
Yes. Also, if for whatever reason you don't make it to the sign up between now and Sunday, and you want a laptop, but then there is none left, we're still going to give out Kindles and Android tablets. Those we have really good connections for. The laptops, I think, have kind of run its course. So,
yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's it. Wow, Tesla is on a tear right now. After hours. On a tear. On a tear. And yes, for everyone asking, I'm still in Prague. All right, guys, that is it. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. TGD121 coupon code. Thanks for joining me, guys. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on those notifications. I'll check you guys Halloween night. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Later, guys.